Jack Huncho.
Huncho Jack. Jack Huncho. Huncho Jack. Ooh, Jack Huncho. Huncho Jack. Jack Huncho.
Welcome to Rap Talks, everyone. I am Decan.
And I am Entree.
And today, we're going to talk about some raps. So let's go and get this thing started. This is going to be the first episode. What is our first topic?
Our first topic, if you did not see from the start, is the album by Travis Scott and Quavius.
Oh, we're going Quavius.
Speaking of Quavo, his name is Quavo. From Migos, called Huncho Jack. Jack Huncho.
How'd you feel about the album?
This album was great. I was very surprised.
Honestly, I was surprised too. Go ahead.
I didn't know I wanted this to happen.
I didn't know
and
either.
So I listened to it, and the shit was good. I listened to it 5 times.
I was honestly expecting... After listening to Quality Control, I liked some of the songs on that album. I did not like the album as a whole. Okay. So going from that, I honestly kind of expected this to be similar, even though, you know, I don't know why I expected that. Maybe that's just me. I'm a jerk. I don't know. But I kind of thought it was just going to be like one song that's like good. But honestly, the whole thing's pretty good.
Let's speak about some songs. So we're going to bring up the track list.
Gonna pull up the track list.
Modern Slavery, that song was really good.
It was a pretty good one.
That Black and Chinese joint.
That
was really good.
Fire.
I thought they were saying real nigga hours, but apparently they're saying real nigga eyes.
Eyes.
Motorcycle Patches, that song was pretty good. Huncho Jack was good.
Huncho Jack.
That Dubai shit song was good, and then honestly, they're really all good.
Basically, we were both surprised. I mean, it seems like Quavo just puts out tons and tons of music. Quavius, some might call him. I don't know. Quavians. His fans are Quavians. But it seems like somebody who's always going to be putting out a lot of music. I feel like it's hard to put out like really, really good quality music. But honestly, you know, and I'm not a huge fan on well, I do like Travis Scott. I'm not huge on Quavo, but honestly, with Migos, I feel like he fits very well. But Huncho Jack, I thought was pretty good. You overall, not bad. What'd you think?
I liked it. But I'm gonna have to say.
Oh, okay. Here it comes.
Migos is one of the best rap groups of the last 5 years. So for you to say that shit, that's disrespectful for one. Also, Travis Scott.
Here we go.
I was very excited for Travis Scott to make music because
I do like Travis Scott.
So
Migos best rap. Well, okay.
Rap group from the last 5 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say last
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Group.
Last 5 years.
I don't even like agreeing with you on that, but honestly, I feel like it's true. And especially as far as sales go, definitely true. They're obviously.
I mean, I've been watching them from the start.
But yeah, I was gonna say.
I
just remember jumping at the gym, which I don't know any more of that song. Do you know any more? No. Why don't you go ahead and quote it?
I've never heard that song.
What if that's not even Migo? I think it is. Shout out to Quavius. All right, so like overall, pretty good album.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm looking forward to seeing. I don't know, honestly, if they end up doing more in the future, I'd definitely check it out. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I just thought of something.
What was that?
The next topic.
How about you introduce this one?
Let's go ahead and get to the next topic. We're going to discuss the Eminem album.
I think you're going to discuss this one. Cause,
I might.
I don't have much to say about this one.
Why is that? Why is that, bro?
Go ahead and say your... I'll put my input on it in a minute. You can go.
Alright. But I will talk about this Eminem album. This one hurts me a little bit. I like Eminem. Let me take that back. I used to really like Eminem, I guess. I was a stan. I was a stan.
This is so funny.
But okay, this last album. Let's take it back a little bit before that. Before we get in this one, the one before, Marshall Mathers, LP2. He was fusing some pop in there, some rock, some other things. Let's take it back before that. Recovery, I think, was before that.
Yep.
Now, Recovery was one of those albums, I first heard it, I was just like, it's not old Eminem, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much what I'm sure a lot of people are saying. Then I listened to it a little bit, and I was like, it kind of grew on me. Some of the songs I ended up liking, but I don't know. So, Recovery. After Recovery, we have Marshall Mathers LP2, which was getting harder for me to listen. This album, I hear the first song, was it Walk on Water, I think? So funny, man.
It's trash.
I hear it, and I think it's cool in one aspect that he is kind of admitting. I feel like he kind of just doesn't really know what he wants to do with music.
Interrupt you for a moment.
Hold on, wait. I feel like overall he is putting out the music that he enjoys. I just don't think it's delivering very well. If you like the fast rap flows that he does, the crazy lyricism, I think Eminem is always going to have that. But as far as an album as a whole, it's not something I want to listen to more than once. I only listened to it once. Now, there was someone, I don't know who it was, somebody mentioned, bro, you gotta listen to it like 4 times, bro. 4 or 5 times. I don't
understand it, dude.
I don't want to have to listen to an album that many times to like it. I feel like if I don't like it really at all on the first take, there might be a song or two that might grow on me, but I love rock and roll being a sample. I couldn't get behind it. So, personally, once was a stan. Now I'm not. I was not a fan. Now let's go here and...
let's talk about something real quick.
Let's go ahead.
Okay. So,
here it goes.
How can you have a song with Beyonce and it be garbage?
I don't know.
Let me ask that question. How can you make a song that's the first song on the album and it be garbage with Beyonce?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about that and how that was used. And
because I didn't listen to this whole album, so I knew it was going to be garbage from the start because Eminem. So I was like, okay, I'll listen to the Alicia Keys song.
He hung out his Stan shirt a few years ago. You know, he gave it to me.
I never really was a Stan. I mean, I was like an average fan.
He passed it on down to me. You know.
And then like after Curtain Call.
Those curtains.
The curtains closed.
Those curtains should have stayed closed.
Eminem should have just left, but now he's making trash songs with Beyonce and Alicia Keys.
It's just pop. If he would, and this probably be stereotypical for a Stan, Eminem fan, whatever, if he would just go back to something similar to maybe the stuff he was doing when 8 Mile came out, which I'm sure a lot of people have that opinion. A lot of people are going to go, I like the album. That's fine if you like that. But if he just put kind of like a more of a authentic, real hip-hop vibe back into his music, even though that is not what is popular, I feel like maybe even album sales might do better. Now, I don't know what the album sales were. I didn't look that up. Probably should have.
Like 300,000, I think.
It's Eminem.
For Eminem, 300,000 is not a lot.
Right, but I mean, either way, he's making his money back, whatever. He's making profit, a lot of profit. But just as a project, man, I wasn't crazy about it. Any other words?
There was one more thing I was going to say.
Oh God, here it comes.
Okay. Some of my friends said he sounds like a slam poet, an extreme slam poet. That's how I feel about Eminem. And I feel like that's why
that's probably a good idea.
It's like an aggressive.
Not an idea. That's probably a good comparison there.
It's garbage.
So Eminem, new album.
Garbage. What was it called?
Hung up my Stan shirt, which I borrowed from him, by the way.
What was it called?
Which one?
The new one. What was his album?
I can't even remember the name, man. I don't think he revived it.
Nothing was revived.
Nothing was revived. Honestly.
If he was trying to revive his career,
I feel like he's honestly getting to a point now where, yes, if he's making this music all on his own and wants to, that's cool. I can't hate on an artist doing their own thing, but on something that has no replay value for me, my honest opinion, it's not something I'm going to be into or probably listen to anymore. Hopefully, he goes on tour. Maybe he doesn't play any songs off this album. And he even did admit he has put out bad albums before, which...
The last...
the last 5 of them.
4
Relapse, but I think he was on some crazy drugs or coming off of them. I think Relapse. Maybe...
He needs to come off his...
He was... Remember the accents? He was doing some crazy accents on that album.
Is that where he got his flow from now?
Oh. I saw an interview recently and he said he had to pretty much relearn how to rap. So if you look at it this way, obviously the first few albums were great, and then when you get to this point where he had to relearn how to rap, it kind of...
He didn't really relearn to rap.
It kind of... don't know what he did.
It looked like he just reads dictionary words and trying to make them rhyme. He's like, what word has more than 8 letters in it that can rhyme with another word?
It
looks like.
I seriously read it, this is the same interview. He said something, and it makes sense. I believe it. He said something about for fun. Not walking a dog, or I don't know if that's for fun, but just think of something that's for fun right now. What's something you do for fun? I'll interrupt you with what he does for fun. I'll just interrupt you real quick. He writes rhymes for fun. Which, yes, don't get me wrong.
Fun, I guess.
As a rapper, that makes sense. But if that is like the only thing you're doing that's fun.
Well, I've seen that like all he does is make music. Like he's in the studio like all
respect to that. Anyways, back to the album.
Wait.
Not him as an artist. Album, something. I can't back.
Let me
go
back to what I just said. How can you be in the studio for your whole all the time
and that's what comes out?
Make a garbage.
The pop's coming.
And there's Alicia Keys on it.
Alicia Keys on it.
And Beyonce's on it.
I want to say that song might be one of the better ones, but still, even with Alicia Keys on it, it's.
Have you ever seen like a garbage truck?
Shout outs to Alicia Keys, we'll just say that.
I love Alicia Keys, but have you ever seen like a garbage truck? No. And then like some of the it's picking up the trash and some of the garbage falls out?
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel about this album.
Some of the garbage fell out.
The garbage that fell out was all Eminem's verses. And the garbage that went into the truck was all the stuff trying to save that album from not being garbage.
And that truck exploded. Anyways, let's get to something better. You'll be a little more excited about this one. You want to go ahead and introduce the next topic?
The love of my life. Oh. Miss Bloody Shoes. You said Bloody Shoes. Miss. 3 hits on the radio. My girlfriend.
I can't drum roll.
The love of my life. Cardi B.
This is Bloody Shoes.
She has a new song.
This is Bloody Shoes.
It's great.
It's not called Bloody Shoes, by the way.
It's not called Bloody
Honestly,
Shoes.
I don't know the name of that new song. It's...
It has something to do with Cardi B.
You gotta roll the R. That's all I know. You just gotta...
Wasn't it like Cardi B was those called?
It's not Bacardi, I don't think.
I could have sworn it was. I don't know what the name of it is, but 21 Savage.
We did listen to this song though. I listened to it 4 times. I remember the name was just kind of like, what was that name?
I don't see
it doesn't matter. Name, whatever.
I've listened to it like 6 times today though. But on the first time I was like, oh, this shit rides. This shit bumps.
Shout out to Hot Sauce.
Shout out them boy Hot Sauce.
Shout out to the boy.
I was like, this shit bumps.
Oh, it did.
Then I listened to it a second time. I was like, oh, Cardi B stolen all these subliminal messages about Offset, huh?
Offset, yeah.
Then I heard it the third time. Like, what did we hear?
We hear 21.
21.
There's a couple things 21 said that it made me just question life, made me question everything.
That's me too.
First of all, I used to wait tables, so this one really hit home.
I don't even wait tables. They hit me home too. I was in my car. I was like, oh man.
I can't remember word for word, but he said something along the lines of, he ain't tipping. Oh, how do you feel about that?
Ladies!
He just ain't tipping.
That's not all he said.
That's not all he said, but you're on the date, you with a man.
First of all,
he ain't tipping.
This man bring you up to his house. You guys, you're going on, This is before the date because he's famous, so apparently this is going on before the date. So, he's you're in the bedroom, things are kicking it up. And you kind of see him go down a little bit.
Just before the date.
He goes down a little bit. You think he's going to eat it like a snack. Oh no, the boy had chips in the morning. He found a crumb. He had to brush it off the bed. Boy come back up, he kissing you. You still like, okay, why isn't he eating it? Boy said in this song, he doesn't eat the pussy. He does not eat the pussy. Ladies, come on. He's in the bedroom knocking crumbs off the bed. And he's with Amber Cole.
I don't know why I said hey, but just hey. That's what the song made me feel when I heard it.
You know what you say? I know what you said.
I thought I was upset about tipping, and then I hear this. Or maybe I heard this one first. I don't remember.
Hey, 21 Savage.
He ain't tipping. And he ain't eating.
You ain't a broke ass, you feel me? You ain't broke.
At least it seems like he has money. How does Amber feel about the no tip? About the no eating? Also the no tipping, but...
I mean, it's like a rule. Like, if you're going to eat, you got to tip. You feel me?
You going to eat. You going to eat.
You going to tip. You feel me? So, it kind of makes sense that he doesn't eat or he tips.
Hey, shout out to 21. Shout out to 21 anyway.
I guess he doesn't eat the booty like groceries, so.
He ain't on, oh, marry y'all.
What?
I think he says that. Something like that.
I don't know about that.
You know how that song goes.
Okay, we're gonna skip past that part.
No, we're not.
New Cardi B song.
Cardi B.
Good.
Cardi B's good.
She's killing it. She's the love of my life.
I don't think she's a one-hit wonder like people keep throwing out there.
No,
I don't think her and Nicki Minaj sound the same. People keep saying that.
They're just both females.
That's probably why people are just, oh yeah, females.
Like Nicki Minaj isn't relevant anymore.
She's hopping on singles here and there. Not Cardi B. Nicki Minaj is. Well, we'll save Nicki for another day, but Cardi B doing her own thing. I kind of, just because I like seeing the rap beef, I kind of hope they beef, whatever. See what happens, but only because I feel like really good diss tracks are made when you have the beef. But I feel like Cardi B would probably come out on top in this case.
Have her and Remy Ma beefed yet?
I think so. I thought they did, actually.
I feel like if they haven't, that's coming
I don't know. I can't remember. I know Cardi B has she's beefed with some people.
I know she's going to bring beef to our wedding, which is January 2019. So if you want to go, send out the flyers to y'all. Yeah, I'll have that for you. She gave me the ring. Reverse rolls, that's how we do it.
Just beef, huh? No tofu?
No tofu.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, don't tell Offset. Offset doesn't really know about it right now. We're kind of keeping it a secret. kind of under the sheets, like 21 Savage brushing the crumbs off the sheets because he doesn't eat anything. But yeah.
Oh man. All right, so basically, overall, give it some positivity.
There's a lot of positivity.
Cardi B, she's great.
21 Savage verse wasn't bad either, but
wasn't bad. But we gotta roast him. But a little more importantly, well, I don't know if it's more importantly. This is just we're gonna sum up the end of this first episode with something pretty crazy that just recently happened.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's not sad.
We kind of saw it coming.
I knew it was coming, and I'm kind of glad
21.
it happened.
Sorry, that's different. That's a different story.
We're done with him.
Just go back a little bit. Just a little back. All right, so Joe Budden talking about everyday struggle. Him pretty much leaving the show. Them not really paying one of the big stars on their show. Obviously, I mean, I think he's more of the main star. Yes, Academics did bring a lot of people onto that show. The chemistry, the dynamic between the two of them, I feel like, is what makes that show. And you take out the hothead in the bunch that just causes problems and beef, which is honestly hilarious and ends up generating views. That show, Everyday Struggle, bye-bye. Like, I don't think you guys are going to be around much longer.
Have you seen that Hobson guy? The new dude? He's not very good. Like, the Hobson head.
I was about to say, is Hobson on there now?
He looks like Hobson.
Who Kid or Woo Kid.
Whatever his name
Who is that?
DJ, who is that kid?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. He was too
defensive of Eminem. Anyone that's defensive of Eminem takes an L from me, and I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I feel like Budden was, but the thing is, even Budden, I'm pretty sure mentioned somewhere along the lines that he wasn't. Maybe
he knew the album was trash.
I don't think he was crazy about it. I don't think he's gonna say much about it. He's probably just gonna kind of leave it alone. But who kid? Who that?
Even though
I wasn't a fan.
Didn't know what the name. They're like, who's this kid? Who kid?
Can they save that show? They would have to get somebody. I feel like that is similar to Joe Budden. I don't know if there is someone similar that could fill his shoes in that role.
I don't feel like anyone's going to be able to replace Joe Budden.
I hope, and I don't see it happening, but I hope him and Academics just start their own show.
I don't think
that would be smart. I think Budden would maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I feel like I did read somewhere that they still are friends, but Academics is still getting paid on the show. If someone else gets on there and the show is resurrected, maybe, but I feel like there's too many loyal fans that are just going to be going over there, hitting them with the thumbs down, unsubscribing. I saw a comment on there that was like, hey, I'm not unsubscribing. I'm going to keep my subscription in order to have a reminder to hit you guys with a thumbs down every time y'all post a video.
It was like 2 million people that
they lost. They lost a lot of people, but
that's no fault.
Shout out to Joe Buddens. I mean, there's been episodes I feel like you watch and you're like, oh man, I hate Academics. You watch Budden, I hate Budden. But honestly, the chemistry between them, whether you agree with the opinion or not, like, they had something going on. And I think towards the end of the show, it didn't seem like they were always butting heads, but no, I'm not even gonna.
That was good. Butting heads.
They were butting heads. But
Budden. Is that where you're going with this? I think that's where you're going. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, well, there you go. But everything's done, dude. Just ruined it.
So I'm backtrack.
Backtrack.
So you said that Joe Budden made the show. But I kind of disagree with that because I feel like Academics had the following.
He did.
Joe Budden gained that following.
He did, and you know what? I even saw people say that too. Someone said somewhere along the lines of, I came to this show because of Academics, but I stuck around because of Joe Budden. And now that Joe Budden is gone, I am also leaving. So I feel like I can't watch that show anymore.
Because truthfully, I hated Joe Budden at first.
Right.
I was like, I hate this guy.
Then it kind of just became like, that's Joe Budden. Like
that's all I heard every time I heard him talk. And then after I seen it through those eyes, I was like, wow, I do love him.
He does. The thing is, he does have a lot of knowledge. I feel like when it comes to the industry, when it comes to just deals and things like that. But you know,
has gotten screwed over.
Right. Which I feel like you learn a lot when you go through situations like that. But yeah, that's Budden for you. And I think, guys, that's gonna wrap up the very, very first episode of Rap Talks. Once again, I am D-Can.
My name is Andre.
And I don't know what we're going to be talking about next time, but we're going to try to keep this maybe a weekly thing for you guys. I don't know. And if it's not for you guys, it's for us because we like talking about hip-hop and rap. So, shout out to everyone out there. Peace out.